in shape, 145.
Yeah.
In shape. You know what I mean? So this is different from a Crawford coming up to 168, but we know his walk around weight is probably 170, 180.
Tank Davis, only shortcoming, pun intended, is his height. He's 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. But as you can see here, he's working on his versatility.
In a surprising development, pound-for-pound king Terence Crawford reportedly paid a visit to Gervonta Tank Davis ahead of his blockbuster showdown with Jake Paul, offering the lightweight superstar valuable training insight and strategic guidance. Sources close to the camp revealed that the two champions exchanged techniques and discussed fight strategies with a deep sense of mutual admiration. Crawford expressed full confidence in Davis, praising his extraordinary skill set.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and, you know, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh, man.
You're going to have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
Discipline and hunger for greatness. In a gesture of respect, he even hinted that if Davis ever wanted to share the ring with him, he'd welcome the challenge, not from rivalry, but from pure love for the art of boxing. Interestingly, Davis appears to be adopting a page straight from Crawford's legendary playbook. Observers have noticed that Tank's new training footage shows him experimenting with dynamic movement, switching stances mid-combination, and adjusting rhythm and angles in ways that mirror Crawford's trademark unpredictability. Crawford's meticulous approach to defeating Canelo Alvarez through constant stance shifts, flawless balance, and timing control seems to have inspired Davis's latest evolution. Some insiders even believe Tank is taking cues from Jaron Boots Ennis, another modern master of ambidextrous fighting. This tactical reinvention suggests that Davis plans to unveil an entirely new dimension in his...
Right. This is scary. Gervonta Tank Davis is working on his versatility. We already know he has that ultimate equalizer, that special God-gifted one-punch knockout power. But he also can box. Gervonta Tank Davis, he's very durable, has a chin, never seen him visibly hurt. Gervonta Tank Davis also has great footwork and foot placement. And here you see Gervonta Tank Davis' only shortcomings, pun intended, is his height. He's 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. But as you can see here, he's working on his versatility. He's now working on fighting orthodox. He's naturally a southpaw. Now he's working on fighting orthodox. Great switch hitters, no diddy in the sport of boxing.
Something his fans and critics won't see coming. Boxing analyst Showbiz the Adult emphasized that the Paul versus Davis bout must deliver real excitement. He warned that if the fight resembles a light sparring session, both men could face irreparable damage to their reputations. In his view, neither fighter can afford to disappoint. With both Jake and Tank commanding massive global fan bases, the bout must
ending. It can be career ending. Jake Paul can end his whole shit. That's the black. Tank can end Jake Paul's whole shit. And if that fight is meh, and it's just a sparring session that's tit for tat, their shit's over. Because people gonna be pissed that it's exactly what they expected it to be. They can't do that. If they do, their career's ruined. Jake Paul career's ruined, and Tank. If they make it meh and just touch, both their brands suck. That's the black two sugars. You mess around in that bell ring and you see little Tank and you see Big Jake and he's throwing a jab and little Tank making a miss, and bam, and y'all gonna be like, whoa, say I'm lying. Y'all know what? Yes, say I'm lying. Please say I'm lying. But y'all gonna be right there cheering, because you ain't never seen nothing that damn bizarre. Even De La Hoya versus Shaq had headgear, and Shaq ain't a boxer. That right there, fireworks. Because you're going to be holding your breath, especially Tank fans. I'm going to be like, don't hit Tank. You're going to see Tank little ass legs. He's going to, and big ass Jake, big legs and big ass head. Watch. Y'all talk all that shit now because y'all love talking shit. Y'all love hating on things until you see it. Like women back in the 90s. I remember my sisters back in the 90s. You ain't that cute. You ain't, but all on your shit. That's what y'all do. Y'all talk shit, but y'all the first ones there.
Former champion Keith Thurman recently offered an intriguing take on Davis's critics. He pointed out that many of those who claim to dislike Tank never actually miss his fights. They criticize his performances, yet they remain glued to every event he headlines. According to Thurman, this ironic pattern only strengthens Tank's star power. Their negative attention fuels his visibility, keeping his name.
Really not happy with Tank. First off, don't watch Tank. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You support it, then what you doing? You can't not support and support at the same time, right? So if you're a boxing purist, then this fight with Roach is really more for you. It's going to be more up your alley, you know? If you just like all entertainment, all fights, all hypes, all everything, then you're going to want to tune in to the Tank and Paul's show there, you know, because that's all for entertainment. What is it? For entertainment purposes only, right? It's just say like somewhere in the small print of the promotion. For entertainment, don't do this at home, kids. You know, fine.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. For entertainment purposes only, you know. So, you know, it's money-making purposes only, you know. It is what it is.
When Claressa Shields remarked that the only logical matchup for Davis is against Shocker Stevenson, Tank's response was swift and cold. He stated that no one has the right to dictate his career path. His message was clear: fans should stay fans, not managers. That reaction came from a deeper frustration. After his controversial draw with Lamont Roach, Tank faced a wave of backlash online, labeled by many as overrated. The criticism clearly stung, pushing him to fight solely on his own terms, not for validation, but for legacy. Still, the matchup between Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis pushes the limits of boxing tradition. Many analysts argue it straddles the line between competitive sport and viral entertainment. What makes it even more unusual is that both men are still in their athletic primes, unlike typical exhibitions featuring retired legends. This unique setup blurs the boundary between spectacle and authenticity, leaving fans both intrigued and skeptical. One thing, however, remains certain: when the bell rings on fight night, the entire world will be watching.